Hello everyone, it's me Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and today I'm live with you, and I would like to talk about one very interesting topic: what Scorpio craves in opposite sex. Where are the markers, if there are any? So this video will be about these, okay? So first, please let me check my chat. I will write something into the chat, and if you have any questions, you can ask me now because I'm live, and I am able to answer pretty much all your questions. So really, if you have any, feel free to ask me. I will type something into the chat, and hang on, please. Okay. Answer pretty much all your questions. Okay, so I'm back. I have decided to make this live stream or this video because, the most popular videos of mine are all about Scorpio. So that's why I would like to share with you my observations about Scorpio man or woman. It doesn't matter because this is gonna be, not gender specific. So really, these are my observations, and these can apply both on a woman or on a man. Again, if you have any questions, feel free, ask me. I'm live, and I'm here for you, okay? So let's check it out. First of all, if you are familiar with astrology, I would like to tell you that Scorpio, you probably know this already, is a water sign, right? So really here we are dealing with deep emotions of someone who is very deep in its core. That's why, in my opinion, it is really difficult to tell you one, two, three, four, five things that will apply for every Scorpio. Because this zodiac sign is such a complex, and really even Scorpio's interest in a girl or in a man is very subtle, you know. That's why we really cannot tell or even talk Scorpio to like us, or it is not about your look, it is not about how you present yourself. It is very difficult, if you want to go after Gemini, you will use your brain, you will use your mouth, you will use your intellect, and Gemini person will be very impressed by your intellectual ability. But this will not apply for Scorpio guy, because words really don't mean much for this type of person. That's why we consider this Scorpio zodiac sign in its core to be very difficult, even to live with, even to date Scorpio people. It is not the easiest thing in a world, okay? So, but really, let me get started because I've been searching Scorpio people. They are very, very interesting. And here I am not only talking about Scorpio sun, okay? Don't get me wrong. This video is gonna be about someone who has Moon in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, personal planets tightly aspected to planet Pluto, because Pluto rules Scorpio. Or this video is gonna be about someone who has planets in the 8th house, because it is Scorpio house. So really it's a variety of scenarios here, but at the end it's all about Scorpio. Okay, so we already have questions, so I will probably start with this one because I will not be able to go back to the chat. You know, uh, so Hi, yes, I have few questions. Great. I am a Pisces girl and I like a Scorpio boy in my class. I'm not sure if he likes me or if I messed up my chance. He asks me lots of questions on the second day we have known each other. He is very quiet and reserved, but hugs me a lot before we part ways. He shared his food once. Okay. Interesting though. So you are a Pisces girl. You know, being Pisces, I believe this gives you a little advantage because Pisces people they get Scorpio people. You know, water and water. It is very similar understanding of the world. Now, you as a Pisces, you are confused here. I tell you something. If Scorpio person asks you questions and you have told us that it was many questions, obviously, it is because he is trying to figure you out, you know. So I believe that it really means nothing for him yet because he is in that mode trying to figure you out, who you really are. And let me tell you something. It is not only about these questions or, you know, if your responses are correct or appropriate for him. This person is observing everything about you. He shared his food with you. It really, in my opinion, still means nothing for Scorpio because at the end of the day, it is very difficult to really get close to the Scorpio guy, but you are on your way. My suggestion for you would be don't rush him into anything because Scorpio is very, very stubborn and fixed sign. You know, it is impossible for everybody to force Scorpio to do something. Play his role, answer his questions, be who you really are. And this is where I want to start with Scorpio because a real Scorpio, in my opinion, craves authenticity. So it would be my advice for you, be authentic. But this is also or can be very tricky advice because most people pretty much don't know who they really are, and Scorpio people they will find out it very easily. You know that you are just playing it. You know that you are just playing it because you don't know who you really are. But if you really want to impress Scorpio, just be who you really are. And you, Pisces girl, you have to let things unfold very naturally with Scorpio. At the end, let's be clear here. It is Scorpio who will decide if they want to move on with you or no. But in general, I believe with guys, it typically takes some time for them to move to the next stage with you. And with Scorpio we have another added layer of I'm still trying to figure you out. So take your time, but also give him space to move close closer to you in his own, let's say, timing. Okay. So okay, we have another question. I will take all of them because that's why I'm here. Hey, I'm a Scorpio girl. I never believed in the zodiac signs and stuff, but I now see huge similarities in the characteristics of Scorpio with my personality. I got you because if you will just read some, stuff about zodiac signs in the newspapers, it is not real astrology. Real astrology is much more complicated, and it is not only about your sun sign. But most Scorpio sun signs, they also have another planets in a Scorpio or some other markers. So I believe that you have these traits within yourself. I believe. Now, okay, and she continues talking with this Aries guy, and whenever I try to talk about deeper things, he doesn't seem to actually get what I'm saying. It's like he can't think of deeper meanings like I do. So I don't think it's a match. Also, he shares a lot of his personal stuff, and it really creeps me out because we have only known each other for about a month. I want him to be more mysterious and stuff, but he's like an open book. You know, this is great reading from real Scorpio girl, because this was great presentation of someone who is true Scorpio. Scorpio people, they really like to talk deep stuff, even live deep stuff. I believe this zodiac sign is very deep, but it has also deep meaning, you know, because these people experienced many sides of life, and pairing with Aries, well, uh, I think you have written everything what is important there, and what I would probably told you anyway, because Aries people, they are not that complicated, you know. Let's put it this way. Aries people are people who take life as it goes. Yes, they will tell you a lot of personal stuff, and you may be overwhelmed by that, because you as a Scorpio, you really need time to even open to someone psychologically. I totally get it, because I have moon to Pluto, so it is really not that simple. But Aries people are really like that, you know, a little bit shallow, especially to Scorpio people. They will appear that way. And you know, sometimes Scorpio people don't even think that Aries people are trustworthy. Yes, that's the way it is. Okay, he seems like a sweet guy. He also has a side I think is more aggressive. What do you think about this? Are these characteristics of our zodiacs? Exactly, because Aries, yes, Aries is ruled by planet Mars, and Mars is that warrior. Mars is someone, who has a lot of strong energy. It can be aggressive at times, definitely. Aries people, they have these outbursts of anger. So these people, yes, I don't think that Scorpio person will get scared of Aries person, but over time, I think that what Scorpio person will be missing is that depth of a person, because Scorpio craves deep intimacy. This is what Scorpio people are really after. Okay, now, uh, just want to add that I just stay as his friend and try not to show how clingy I am. Okay, this is Pisces girl. Yes, he shared his entire past with me, and I did so. We are both artists, so I will be myself. Thank you so much. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, this would be my first advice for everyone who wants to impress Scorpio. Be authentic. Be who you really are. And trust me that the words really don't mean much for Scorpio people, okay? Now, another thing which is really important for Scorpio people is to be sort of powerful persona, or someone who has that inner strength, because a Scorpio person is not impressed by your, you know, perfect look or things like that, but a Scorpio person craves for someone who has already failed in his own life but was able to get up again. This is what is really appealing to Scorpio guy. So trust me that Scorpio people are not looking for perfection. We have other zodiac signs who are looking for perfection in people, or even that perfectionism, but it is not what Scorpio is really looking for. Scorpio wants to know that even if you have hit the ground, you are able to stand up and rise strong. This is what Scorpio craves. Okay, so this was my second, let's say, marker or observation about what Scorpio really craves. Now, okay. Uh, we still have some comments. Aries are very straightforward. My mother is an Aries. They get to the point about what they want and not so patient. Exactly, because Aries sign is very impatient sign in its core, and they are really sometimes they are too much into your face. You know, they are not that diplomatic like other signs, but what's great about Aries is that 1 minute they are very very angry with you, but another minute they will completely forgot about it, but this cannot be said about Scorpio, because Scorpio people are people, you know who are able to be angry, but it is like inner anger or inner hurt, and they can feel hurt for a couple of years. Yes, and this is not good for health, right? Now, my third marker when it comes to what Scorpio person really craves is that all Scorpio people, they crave trust. They need a partner to whom they can trust. Well, you may say that, well, of course, it's obvious everyone needs someone to whom they can trust, but Scorpio person in its core really has trust issues. And it is because of their past experiences, they simply know how life can be very unfair, how people and even very close people can betray them. This is what all Scorpio people have in common, and that's why they are those trust issues, but they are craving for someone to whom they can trust. Of course, it can be difficult at times, but once Scorpio people are able to trust someone, they will trust this person like forever, because Scorpio water sign, it's a fixed sign. So that means once they trust you, it's like forever, and they stick with you, because this zodiac sign is also very loyal, and that is what is also expected from their partner, to be loyal. Now, when it comes to another thing, which would be my, force marker, what Scorpio person really like and crave in opposite sex, would be that beauty. But it is not beauty you would imagine that you have to really be beautiful if you want to arouse interest in Scorpio guy. It is actually very opposite, because Scorpio zodiac sign is probably the only zodiac sign who will fall in love with your wounds, with your scars, with your imperfections, because typically these are parts of our personalities we don't share with people, but it is really a Scorpio person who will allow these parts of yours. And we all have been wounded, we all have scars, physical scars or psychological scars, we all have something. But this is what Scorpio person, someone with Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio, will love about you. And this is, I believe, great, because you can really be who you really are with them, and this person will love you no matter what. So this is what Scorpio person craves in opposite sex, but you have to be brave enough to share these things with Scorpio, you know, because we all want to present ourselves that we are better, that we are, you know, more beautiful, that you know, we are just fine. But trust me that Scorpio will fall in love with wounded parts of you. Okay. Now, my last thing I would like to mention here, what Scorpio person craves in a partner would be deep intimacy. You know, I believe that there is really more than what I have just told you, but for time reasons, I will stop here. So, deep intimacy is a big one. Is a big theme for, I believe, every water sign. And you, Pisces girl, from chat, you are, you know, you are inclined and to get a Scorpio person on this level, because all water signs, they pretty much want to be intimate, and they want to, you know, have that deep intimacy with a partner. It's a must for water sign. Again, problem with Scorpio is that Scorpio people, they want to be to experience that deep intimacy with you, but on the other hand, it's a bit scary for them, you know, because as I have mentioned, they don't trust people easily. And if you want to have that deep psychological intimacy with someone, you really have to trust that person, that you know, he will not tell anyone else. But really, deep intimacy is something that is for some Scorpio people. It's like it's a goal that cannot be reached, because Scorpio people, they typically carry a lot of baggage with them, psychological baggage. There's betrayal, you know, there are some traumas from childhood, because if you have this zodiac sign of Scorpio, you are the person who has been brought to life to experience these type of things that are not very pleasant. Typically there are some family issues, but Scorpio people, they are very wise, intelligent, but psychologically wise. So they typically know what's going on inside of them, and you know, how they have been impacted by their family, parents. And sometimes they have so much blockages inside of them that it is impossible to make that another move, and to heal, and to be and experience that deep intimacy they all crave. And trust me, this is the big one for everyone who is Scorpionic in a sense. They are really longing to be intimate with you, but not only sexually, even though of course Scorpio is very sexual sign, so they are definitely longings in this area as well. And so, you know, this was my 5 markers or 5 observations. And if you have any questions, once again, you can type it in, or you know, you can ask after this live stream, and hopefully I will be able to answer your questions. Now, coming back to the chat, so we have 2 ladies who are very active here. Now, also another question: what zodiac matches better with a Scorpio? This is really a great question. So, you know, there's actually few signs, but I would definitely, or from my practice, what I see as the best match for Scorpio is any water signs. That means that you go very well with Pisces and with Cancer, and it is because your bases are very similar. You are emotional, but of course, Scorpio, you know, doesn't doesn't show their emotions very much, but there's a lot a lot of going on in their bodies, so they are very emotional, and that's why I believe when it comes to really getting each other, are Cancer and Pisces the best match. Of course, this is indeed advanced astrology, so I'm really simplifying here very much. But water signs are great, and second best matches would be, in my opinion, signs like Taurus, Capricorn, or even Virgo, even though it may not look like that at the beginning. But what I see, for instance, with Taurus, there are some similarities, because Taurus is a zodiac sign that is very secure, that is very protective, and this is what Scorpio needs to feel in a relationship. Taurus is very loyal sign, and Scorpio craves loyalty the most. So this is where they meet, for instance. Now, as a minus with Taurus, Taurus people, they are very stubborn as well as Scorpio, so definitely this relationship can be like, well, there can be some, egoistic, let's say, battles, but this can happen with everybody. So first of all, I would check some water signs, and then earth signs are or can be great match as well. Now, oh, okay, okay, thank you. All these things you say are very true about my personality, by the way. It's really impressing. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that you like it. Now, okay. Someone asks, I regret telling him how insecure I am. Is that bad? Because Scorpios like honesty, but is all honesty worth it to Scorpios? No one likes an openly insecure person. You know, I I can tell you that it's the best, because and this is really not only about zodiac signs, but if you are with a guy and you tell him like, okay, it's really strange talking to you, or I feel insecure, trust me that what you immediately feel is that release, okay, I don't have to worry about anything else, because I already told him that I feel insecure, and really it will clean the air. So, in my opinion, you are very much in your head, as we all are. We all are thinking constantly about everything, but I believe that honesty is a big thing, of course, for Scorpio. And trust me that even if you didn't say that you feel insecure, he would know it anyway, because it's Scorpio, and that's why you have to be really transparent with Scorpio people, and from the very beginning, because with Scorpio people we typically only get one chance, so we better do it right. Okay, so don't worry about it. I believe that it could actually help you to get closer. Okay, so it's okay, I think. About the scars you said and the Scorpio experiences. You think there are past life experiences? Wow. I'm not a karmic astrologer, but I believe that we all carry baggage, which goes, far beyond our birth. So definitely it can be, but as far as I know, Scorpio people, these are not people, who will blame karma or bad luck or something like that, but these are people who are really capable to rise as a phoenix, because it is all connected to Scorpio, and these people can get through very difficult and bad stuff in a life. So yes, this can be past life experiences, but this is not only tied to Scorpio zodiac signs, because uh, I believe every person carries baggage that goes far beyond. Okay? Okay, guys, so now I will probably sign off. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so other people can find this video very easily. And if you like my content, you can subscribe to my channel so I can shoot more videos for you. I wish you a very nice day and bye bye.